today. We've got Daniel, Thomas, Elliot, Lucas, Josh and Arthur. Give them a big round of applause.
Good morning, Gills fans. Welcome back to another episode of Gills in the Blood TV. It's Saturday morning. It is very early. It's about 6 a.m. Not many people about, aside from myself and Ava. We are just about to jump on the coach at Sittingbourne to head all the way up, all 300 miles of it, to Fleetwood Town's Highbury Stadium to watch us take on Charlie Adams' men. Yeah, first away day of the season for us, isn't it, Ava?
Yeah.
Was that hard getting up this morning? Tricky, wasn't it? Yeah, first one always stings a bit, but looking forward to it nonetheless. Weather, again, is not in keeping with August. It's a bit damp, it's a bit drizzly. But yeah, away days are back. See you throughout the day. We have arrived in what I'm pleased to say now is sunny Fleetwood, because the drive up was absolutely horrendous in terms of traffic and the weather. And I'm pleased to say, for anyone that is on X or YouTube, joined by a familiar face. It's Ben Natman, who does COD's vlogs. Ben, welcome to the channel. I think you've been on before, but I appreciate you coming on again.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm not as nervous as the last time we met. I think it was the 21-22 where we were both kind of in a relegation scrap.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
And it was 0-0. It was one of the worst games of football, but the nerves was unbelievable. But yeah, thank you for having me on as always.
In terms of today, solid start for yourselves. Yeah. Opening day win against Grimsby Town, and then a 2-2 draw at Notts County, despite seeing barely any football. But that's not going to be different for many teams, I don't think, against them. So how pleased are you with the start, including a good League Cup victory as well?
I think you'd always take 4 points from your first two. I always say if you average 2 points a game, you're in the right direction. Do I really think we're going to be at the right end this season? I think we're going to be in the top areas. Do I think we're going to average 2 points a game for the rest of the season? If I'm honest with you, no, I don't. But to beat Grimsby was always the main aim, and then Notts County was always try and get something, because we knew after Grimsby, I always felt we're playing Notts County, Gillingham, Wimbledon next week. Then you've got the likes of Carlisle after that as well, who are all good sides. We're going to be fancy at the right end.
It's an open league, isn't it? I think
very open league.
Similar to us, we go, we've got Fleetwood, and then we've got Chesterfield, and then I think we got Doncaster, we've got Notts County in the next few weeks. It's a very open league, and I think there's probably 15 teams that think they can get in the top 7.
Just about to say the same myself, really. And there's a couple of, we think, wow, these are going to, if they don't win the league, then who will? But I think you're certainly a good side that got good players. You scored 82 goals in the last 2 seasons. I think you scored 36 and 46.
Something like that, yeah.
It's not enough. And already you scored 5 in the first 2. So, you've got good forward options now. I think the likes of Waitling, Nolan, Johnny Williams, Dieng, Clark on the other side as well. Ollie Hawkins, Bradley Dakar here today. You've got Nether who's been back on the grass, back on footballs this week, which is good. So you've got a lot of options. I think you've already got 60, 70 goals from them, which is a huge improvement. And anyone who finishes above Gillingham are going to be a good side this year in this division.
Fingers crossed. Right, before I let you go and enjoy the game, score prediction.
It's always tough. We've played Gillingham numerous times, and I think I'm going to favour a draw. So if we get a draw today, I'll be very happy with that. 5 points from the first 3, 1-1 draw. I think if we can get a goal, hopefully protect it, but it's all about trying to score one more than you today. I think it's going to be that type of game. But yeah, I'll go for a draw today, Matt.
Absolutely, yeah, I totally agree. That's what I said on the match preview. Enjoy the game, mate.
Thank you very much, you too, mate.
A little wiggle back and yeah, perfect. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Happy day. right, because it's tough. If you play the same way, you get a small crowd.
Okay, so today goals number 1, David Harrison, at 2, Carl Justin, 3, Zach Conley, the skipper at 4, Brendan in front of you. Please welcome your very own Fleetwood Town. Today, we've got Daniel, Thomas, Elliot, Lucas, Josh and Arthur. Give them a big round of applause.
Here we go.
Very interesting strokes. He's got no left foot. Same on his left. Pete, oh, Pete. Fuck off! Boot it, well done. Whip it in.
Nick, breaking play, it's about 25 minutes gone. Not much of a game so far, is it? Wind's playing a huge factor.
Yeah, it's a gusty wind. It kind of comes and goes, but it's playing havoc, particularly with our goal kicks. To be honest, Matt, yeah, we haven't really seen the Gills as an attacking force at all. It's mostly all Fleetwood. They look quite quick on the transition, and they seem to be playing with a little bit more width than we're able to. We just haven't really done anything going forward at all.
No, it's all been very disjointed from our point of view.
Yeah, we haven't really got Nolan and Carp down the flanks at all. Wakelin, unsurprisingly, looks a little bit exposed up top by himself. But the good thing is that it's still 0-0. They did have a good chance with a header. Should have done a lot better. But plenty of room for improvement on our part.
Yeah, absolutely. And just on a side note, best wishes to Zach Medley, our former loanee, who's gone off with what looked like a pretty bad ankle injury on the stretcher.
Yeah, you can always tell it's a bad one because the player goes down straight away without any contact. It looked like an ankle Achilles, but it didn't look good at all. And so wish him all the best and speedy recovery.
Absolutely.
Sweet hit. What's 14's is offside there?
Warning there.
It's too easy in the build-up. Too many balls.
Nick, Fleetwood have the ball in the net, but linesman's flag has saved us. But yeah, we've got to improve and quickly, haven't we? Because we've not got any better since the last time we spoke.
Do you know what? I think we've actually got worse. I mean, in that particular attack, ball into feet far too easy around our penalty area. We weren't closing players down.
Then they got an overload on the right.
Overload on the right. Easy ball across, parried by Turner. Obvious
I
offside.
don't think it was parried, was it? I don't think Turner got anything on it. I think just bypassed him.
But it was quite clearly offside from where we were sat. But it was far too easy in the build-up. We no pressure on the man in possession.
We're so lax with everything that we're doing at the moment.
We've got worse, to be honest, and it's all Fleetwood. I don't know whether we look to change personnel at half-time or change the shape around, but at the moment we're just not
passive, I think is the word, isn't it? Everything's passive.
We're just looking a little bit lacklustre. But we're just not pressing at all. We're not closing guys down in possession, and Fleetwood is just knocking the ball around far too easily for my liking.
Yeah, absolutely. Work to do here, definitely.
Do not jump. Do not. That is all. Get it clear. There's a foul over there. Boot it.
Currently goalless at Highbury, Fleetwood Sam 0, Gillingham 0, but Phil, I think it's fair to say that we've rode our lot somewhat in that first 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think so. We're not keeping the ball. I've tweeted it, but I think it's going to be one I lost down that right, our right, their left. They're not tracking us too much, and we're not tracking them at all. So, we're struggling a little bit. We need to keep the ball.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I know that the wind plays a factor, but that's the same for both teams, so you can't really use that as too much. Because they've just been better with it than we have.
Yeah, I think they've kept up the deck as well, to be honest. So, I don't think the wind's been a factor at all. I mean, it's just they've used the ball better, and they've kind of got it into our midfield far too easy.
Yeah, and like I say, I think Jack Nolan's an issue on our right hand side because he's not sure whether to slip or twist. And then they seem to have an overload all the time. But what would you do if you was Mark Bonner at half time? Anything, or give it 15 minutes?
I'd give it 15. Dien's looking a bit rusty, shall we say, but you lose that physical presence if you take him off. It's a tricky one. We've got limited options on that bench really. Maybe Rowe for a bit of pace.
Potentially, but like you say,
might put them a bit more on the back foot.
Yeah, might press them back, but no Ollie Hawkins to call upon and still no Josh Andrews or Elliot Nevitt. It's a little bit of rock and hard place for Mark Bonner, but yeah, 0-0 at the break. Probably a little bit lucky to get there at that stage.
Replaced by 11, Aaron Rowe.
About 70 minutes on the clock, Nick. Couple of changes for both teams now. In terms of us, we've brought on Jules Lapsley, he's replaced Timmy Dieng. We've got with Bode up front for Wakeling, and there's been a change wide with Jack Nolan, who's poor, wasn't he, replaced for Aaron Rowe. But the pattern of the game's still not really any different, is it?
Not at all. It's still all Fleetwood. As an attacking force, we've been really non-existent today. We can't string passes together, there's no real width. And we simply kind of bypassing the middle third, going from back to front far too quickly. And every time the ball's launched forwards, we've got three big central defenders against one attacking it, and it's an unfair battle, isn't it? But again, the good thing is we are still in the game. It just has the makings. If it continues like this, to be a potential smash and grab. Can we create a dead ball situation? Because we're not doing anything from open play. But every time Fleetwood attack, we just look so lacklustre. We're not closing down. We're not going with. Get round there, go on, Joe!
Nearly. But again, it was not through any pattern of play. It was just a big up and under. Yeah, I'd happily take a point at this point. Very much.
Replaced by 10, Johnny Williams.
Come on, believe in yourselves. Good foul, good foul. Get it in the box, in the mixer.